So what can I do, Duncan, if I'm watching the NBA and I'm in a group that knows a little bit more than me and I want to fit in? What can I say?
It's a great question. So I'm going to give you some like pretty straight point and shoot answers. So let's say, for example, an offensive team goes on a little bit of an offensive rut. They miss a couple shots. Ball's not going in. Instead of saying something like, the ball's not going in, or he's got to make that. That's very surface level.
Why didn't you make that play? Score for once.
What I think you can get to is always talk about the spacing. Spacing's bad.
Yeah.
Bad spacing. They got to get better spacing. Find the open man. Let the ball find energy. A little more driving kicks and paint touches to some sprays. Talk about the spacing and really lean into that. Spacing is key for offensive success. The other thing is, nobody's ever going to be able to call you on that because they're not going to be able to look back and be like, oh yeah, like that possession 5 possessions ago had bad spacing. Like, what it'll really show is that it'll show how observant you've been.
There was such a bad play by Daniels.
I'm going to go talk about the coverages defensively. Announcers love the buzzword of coverages, and it sounds elevated. I don't even know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about coverages.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
But I think if a team's getting scored on, if your team can't get a stop, you just talk about how you need to mix up the coverages. Okay, and that I think that immediately is going to ascend you into the IQ of the group there.
Come on, Andersons. Oh.
A safe one in NBA circles is now mind you have to be sure that they're not already switching everything, but a great adjustment that you can point out is they need to switch every ball screen. They got to start switching. Take away the triggers. Take away the action. Switch everything.
Everything.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
Flatten them out. Stuff like that. It's important, though, that you have to know that prior to that, they have not been switching everything. Because if you say they need to switch everything and they've been switching everything,
That one's a little more advanced. You got to be in tune with the switching. Spacing, coverages, switch everything. I think those are 3 good ones you can lean on when watching a game.
I won't need my high school diploma anymore.